Research has shown that the average worker only works 2 hours and 53 minutes in every 8-hour working block. Wow! That's 3 out of 8 hours? That means you're paying them for a bit over a quarter of their time. Crazy, isn't it? The productivity and what you're really getting. My name's Edward Pland, and my wife Rebecca and I work with couples in business. We specifically help them double their revenue and halve the time in the business in any calendar year. I wanted to share with you and touch base with you on this productivity thing. And I think for couples in business, it's especially relevant. So what happens with couples in business is you end up not working as effectively and efficiently as you could together as a team. The impact of this is you end up double handling stuff, you end up giving unclear messages, and what I think ends up happening is if you look at it, you work in parallel like this, and some stuff happening, and sure you might be moving forward, but it's not that effective. Whereas when you get really clear behind each other or right next to each other, you go forward so much faster and have such a bigger impact. So in terms of this productivity, one of the keys for your success is getting your roles razor clear for you, the directors and leaders of your business. If you get this right, you will enhance your own productivity and your team's productivity and get bigger and better results. So the one thing that you need to get really clear on is your roles in your business. So I'd like to share with you right now what you need to do to get on top of your roles. And there's a little acronym that we've got that when we work with our clients, they get clarity, and this is the process that we work with them. What happens though if they don't get it right is they stay, communication's hard, they're not sure on their areas of the business, there's confusion, there's lack of clarity, and it causes slower results. My guess, and I say guess, but I've worked with a lot of husband and wife business owners, is that the reason you haven't done this, and you deep down you know you should have, but you haven't done it because, one, you don't really know how to. What are the steps? What's the formula? So you don't know how to. And two is it's a bit hard. It's a bit challenging to write down a job description or to get really clear on what your partner's roles are and more what your roles are. So I'm going to give you a formula that we use with our clients, and then there's also a worksheet that you can grab as well if you like. So let's get into it. How to get clear on your roles in your business. So I want to get clear on your roles, obviously. So the first one that's really essential is you need to do a review. Can you even see that? No. Let me change colours. You need to do a review. And so this is having a look at what you currently do. How's it currently working? What's working well? What's not? And review exactly where you are. And we've got a worksheet that goes through this to make it really easy for you. The next one is you need to orientate. So this is, given what you're currently doing, it's recalibrate, orientate, pivot, adjust a bit, make sure that you're doing the most effective things and you're not getting sucked into stuff that you hate. So orientate it and recalibrate. The next one is you need to be able to lead the changes. So most of you will have a team, and there's no point you just going, okay, I'm just going to start doing this without letting the transition occur and the team know, your partner know, and leading those changes. Make sense? What's the next one going to be? I've put it down below the screen, but it's going to be evaluate. over here. And so that evaluate is you really want to evaluate how it's gone. So it's no point just implementing it and assuming it's going to work. You need to adjust it, change it, and continually evaluate to see how it's going. The last one is you need to separate. Separate. So you need to be able to put boundaries in place. Make sure that all of this area is really clear and delineated so that people know where they're working. So there, it's the acronym ROLES. ROLES: review, orientate, lead, evaluate, and separate. That's how you implement roles into your business, and the results of that will be huge. Now, I'm guessing one of the reasons you haven't done it is you're not sure how, so I think this will help. But the other one is the worksheets that we give for our clients. So I'm happy to make them available. All you have to do is click on the button or below, and we'll send it through to you, and we'll get those worksheets to you. The other one you could do is, if you're having a bit of a block on it, jump on the phone and let's have a quick talk to solve it, get you clarity, and get you getting rid of this problem in your business once and for all. But my name's Edward Plant. I work with husband and wife teams, couples in business. That's all I've got time for. I'll speak to you soon.